Again, it's Priscilla Batzell at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I have a lust to experiment, and what I'm going to experiment with is pretty strange and outlandish, except for the fact that Sandra just took the bloom recipe from Australia from Sheila E. Art and turned it on its ear, and I appreciated that very much, Sandra. Thank you. And I have thought for a long time that my normal recipe for paint, the pillow paint that she uses is straight latex, and the pillow paint that Sandra used was Artist Loft. And my general white paint is Artist Loft and latex from Walmart. So I keep thinking it's not that dissimilar. Plus my recipe, my regular paint pouring mixture recipe, is Floetrol, Decor pouring medium, and GAC 800, which would keep everything from cracking. The GAC 800 would. So my plan is to give myself a pillow of paint. I should have brought my box out to pour off onto. Well, I'm sure I've got something around here somewhere, maybe. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to worry about it right now. So there's my pillow paint, and I mixed this up. This is a Folk Art multi-surface neon, and I mixed this, instead of mixing a little more than halfway Floetrol, I mixed a little less with the GAC 800. And I'm just going to try that right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and use black enamel, both of which are pretty thick. And I also have a nice heavy gold, which is 24 karat gold, which might or might not work. And any way you look at it, I'm going to blow it out and see what happens. And right over there, I'm getting some cells. And the rest of it's pretty cool anyway, which is pretty much an equivalent to what's been happening with the recipes that were supposed to be blooms. But I am seeing that I have cells. And I did actually restrict myself to just 3 colors, which is pretty cool also, and highly unusual. Now I could go inside my little studio and grab cell activators, which is what I was supposed to be using, or I could just go ahead and tilt. You know what? I'm going to grab my box of paint. You watch that and see if anything changes. I'll be right back in a minute. Actually, it'll probably be a lot less than a minute. But this is a good experiment. And I really should have grabbed some cell activator while I was in there, but I'm not hating what I'm seeing, so that's pretty cool. And I have a box of runoff, and I will be happy to pour things off into it. I may not be able to keep my cells, but there's nothing going to keep me from trying. And I'll probably get something at least kind of cool. We hope so anyway. I can't stop thinking that I like the colors no matter what. I don't really want to see the color escape. I would normally use an edge catcher even to try and do this. I have done lately. It's just a different kind of pour. I definitely don't want to see all of that go over the edge. So I'm going to blow it back on. So I'm keeping some of my cells, which I'm assuming is from the black enamel. And the next time I try it, I'll try it with regular black. And none of this is bloom paint. Not a bit of it. It's all just my normal paint. Thank you for inspiring me, Sandra. I really appreciate that. I mean, I had been thinking about it anyway, but you beat me to the punch. It's not going to keep me from trying another one too. I'm not getting the same kind of cells, but I used no cell activator, so I have some nice cells and I like them, which kind of proves that you can do it. Also, the nice thing about using the same kind of paint means I can go ahead, give myself a little bit more. I haven't actually poured much of anything off, but paint will lead paint, so that should help me get everything I want stretched to the other corners to be stretched down there. Keep knocking on wood, Priscilla. It's coming. And any sides I might want to cover, if I don't want to pour my design off, I don't have to do that. I can just add some paint there. And I have been doing that for a long time. I will continue though. It's a good thing there's GAC 800 in all this paint though, I really gotta say, because then I don't have as much chance of it cracking. I have some other colors I'm dying to use to try this with. And even if this is just, you know, this is not a flip cup or anything, this is just pour it on there in a dot like the Bloom method, but without the Bloom recipe ingredients. Which means that what you've got will work to a degree. And I'm going to keep experimenting to see how far I can push that. That's so slow. I'm just not good at waiting that long. And I am almost done, which means I should tell you guys I do sell my artwork. And who knows what I'm going to do to this in a minute, because I don't think I'm actually done. I have cottage cheese lids that I like to prop up my art with. I dry my artwork on these also, just in case you're looking for something other than cups to rest your artwork on. The paint peels right off. That is pretty cool, honestly. I'm not hating on that at all. I wonder if I want something else. Right there. Because I can. That's the name of my book. Under Show More on the Amazon link in blue. Oh, there's a squirrel right behind me. Wow, that was kind of freaky. So my skewer can just add a little bit of interest, dragging some stuff down. Right through. I can add spirals if I want, since there's suddenly no rules at all left. I could make that look a lot more like a flower if I had that inclination, but I think it's pretty cool, kind of like right like it is. Because it's the satin enamel, I want to play with that right now and see what happens when I just let that become integrated. Add some more texture. Why not? Indeed. I've got all that heavy white paint in the background. Might as well make a composition of it, right? Why not? I find that quite attractive, actually. Now we get to find out, assuming I'm done, which is not really a safe assumption ever. I'm going to put that heavy dot over there, thinking that I'm going to work my way in. And see if the leaving the craft paints heavier is the solution. Oh, I found something heavier still that didn't belong in there at all. Just lucky. Just lucky to pull it out. There. So, definitely not a bloom paint recipe. And definitely still something cool. And I'm kind of dying to add some more gold, to tell you the truth. I'm still kind of glad I started this experiment on an 8 by 10 inch canvas. That's not bothering me. Let's see what else I've got that's not covered over here. And I still think I used a lot less paint. I mean, Artist Loft isn't as inexpensive as house paint, but I prefer to use craft supplies if I can to house paint. What else do I want there? I think I want one more dot. She said, lying through her teeth, knowing there was probably more than one more dot in her future at some point, for sure. And then referring to herself in the third person. Yeah, every once in a while, I just lose it. And I keep leaving stuff in my way, but I'm happy with what I've got. And I'm having a really good time playing with the design. Plenty of time to do so, too. I'm going to have a little dot of gold over there. And a little one or two right there. And I love all my stuff in the middle. I'm going to wipe off that skewer. I suspect that there may be a fair amount of cells popping when I torch this. And I'm going to torch this now, even though I've got plenty of time left. And move those in. I think that's gorgeous. It could be because it's my favorite color. And it's got some of that Sargent iridescent medium in there. That's the 24 karat gold from Deco Art Americana. And because one is mixed and one is not mixed, it creates two different colors. And I really like that. It's not keeping me from wanting to add like turquoise to it, but that I usually prevent myself from going that far by saying I'll just do another painting. I need another shape. I'm going to blow it out. Looked like a little magic mushroom for a moment. There, I'm a lot happier with that. Maybe just a little more. So, like I said, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard saying thank you for joining me. Thank you for 85,570 subscribers as of today. Thank you for watching the videos longer. It's the only reason that the YouTube algorithm ever gives me any good placement. Thank you for checking your notifications, because when they get turned off, you can turn them on sometimes. They turned my husband's off again today. Darn. I know he didn't do that. Thank you, YouTube. It gave some poor lady an hour-long Japanese commercial. So I'm not sure what's going on. Something's going on again. But I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the wonderful compliments and comments you leave me. Thank you for the contributions that have kept me painting all this time. And if any of you are inclined to contribute $10 or more to help keep the studio rolling, I really appreciate it. And you can do so by looking for the icons for PayPal or Patreon on my channel. Or also on my channel you can find the community board where tomorrow's video will be posted. You can find all playlists. And if you open all playlists, you'll find created playlists. And you'll find 10 lists of 100, one that's being populated, and another 13 lists of genres, like scapes or abstracts or you name it, it's probably there. Animals are coming, not yet. What else do I need to tell you guys? I would love your thumbs up. Thank you for watching longer. Look for Teespring store on my channel and also under the video. Under the video you will find my paint pouring recipe. You'll find Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. And you will find my Amazon link, which is the first blue link under Show More when you click it to open the drop-down menu. And you can find all kinds of Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas there. And my OXO omelet turning spatula. Yes. Best paint spreading tool I know of. And like lots and lots and lots and lots of other cool things. So you guys take care. Hope to see you tomorrow. Check Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group. If you're a student and you want to belong, you will also be able to see what tomorrow's video will be. And I post it to the community board on my channel, on my YouTube channel too. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I hope. I'll zoom in. This reminds me of some of the others, but it's not done with pretend bloom. I mean, I'm not pretending to make a bloom. I'm just using a similar method of pouring, and I have maybe not huge lacy cells, but I've got lots of little gorgeous cells. Great texture. You guys take care. Bye for now. Priscilla out. I will see you anon.